In NASCAR Cup racing, the Daytona 500 means everything, and for the 2004 Series champion Kurt Busch and his crew chief Tony Gibson, it was something missing from their CVs.
It's my hometown, my home track. As a little kid, it's the first track I ever walked into. That's our Super Bowl. That's the one you want to win. That's the race that you put in the back of your mind every time you come through that gate. You know, is this going to be the weekend that I can make it happen?
It's an incredible race. I've been going there 17 years to try to win it. And the way it all came together through the off season, I felt like this was the most prepared that I'd ever been. Tony Gibson is the crew chief. He loves super speedway racing. And the switch over to Ford. When you switch over a manufacturer, you have to go through everything in that much more detail.
We had not made a lap with a Ford car with all the new components and all the new things until we hit Daytona. So for us, it was a little stressful until we got on the racetrack and made our first few laps, you know, and then things kind of settled down a little bit.
And so with all that extra effort, I felt like this could be the year.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing! Drivers!
As that race unfolded, I figured there would be a lot of damage. A lot of cars wrecked from the way that the previous preliminary races went. And so attrition is always a big thing at Daytona.
Trouble, here we go! Here we go!
Jimmy Johnson got turned, and they pile up behind him.
14:48, I mean the whole crowd. There's the 10. Lord have mercy.
You have to dodge the wrecks. You have to be lucky. Got to be in the right place at the right time. And we had a lot of things go our way. But it was things were going in our favor because we were prepared for it.
Oh, he's got to run. He's going.
Out of fuel.
Oh, no!
And when Gibson said that we were a little shy on fuel, half a lap, I'm like, that's a calculator fuzz. We'll be fine.
Here comes a 41 now with the big run.
Oh, the race is on now, boys. It's anybody's race now.
I took that mental approach of, I'm not going to let any outlying thing take away from what I have to focus on. And really, I didn't focus on fuel for the end of the race. I just went for it.
One lap to go.
I think of experience and knowledge here at Daytona. I think of Kurt Busch. He's been so close so many times.
42's out of gas.
You never really know until you cross that line. We could have run out of gas. We could have stumbled. You know, there's so many things that could go on 200 yards before the start-finish line that can ruin your day. So I try not to get too excited leading up into that lap, knowing it can change. But man, sure, after we completed that lap, it was game on.
Here they come off turn 4 for the final time. From Las Vegas, the 2004 champion of the series, Kurt Busch, for Gene Haas and Tony Stewart, wins the Daytona 500.
Wow. First time he's won the 500. What about that?
Daytona is special, and it's magical. And if you didn't think that it was, just watch Tony Gibson's reaction. He's worked his whole life to win that race. And when you grow up in the shadows of the grandstands there in Daytona, it is your life.
That's why it was so emotional for me, not only my history at that racetrack. It's so hard to win that race. To be in that elite club of crew chiefs who have won it, it's pretty amazing.
His passion for speedway racing, especially Daytona, matches really well with mine and everybody here at SHR. We wanted to win that. I mean, it's a crown jewel in our sport, and it was one of the ones that Stewart-Haas Racing didn't get yet.